Hello guys, it's Nym and welcome back to my channel. So you may or may not have noticed that I haven't been uploading for the last few days. And maybe you didn't know, maybe you did know, that's because I was actually on holiday. I went on a biking holiday in Germany and it was loads of fun. So I came back like yesterday in the evening and today I am fully unpacked. I'm fully like, I don't want to say clean again, but I finally had like a good shower. Because I always think it's rather difficult to like have a good showers in someone else's home. Because I rented an Airbnb, and the first time I did that, I have to say the experience was amazing. So today I am actually rebuilding the Airbnb that I stayed in, so you guys can actually see what kind of home that I stayed in, and I celebrated my holiday. I don't know if celebrated is the right term. That I had my holiday, and let's just leave it at that. I tried to make it as realistic as possible. Obviously there are a few restrictions with what we can't do in The Sims and what is there in real life, but you know. So the thing is that it was an apartment, and when you entered the apartment you had this little bit of a hallway, like a foyer, and then the lady that rented the apartment, she lived upstairs and then I had the apartment downstairs. And it was such an amazing apartment. Like, the entire style of the apartment was 70s now. And if you know anything about me, you would know that I love the 70s. Love the era, love the music, love the clothing, love almost everything about it. So walking into that Airbnb, I was like, whoa, it is completely 70s. And when I mean 70s, I mean 70s. Like, the bathroom was fully pink. I love pink. It was pink. It had a pink shower curtain, pink toilet, pink sink, pink towels, like pink rug on the floor. Amazing. The bedroom was completely like orangey brown, like you had in the 70s as well. And then with those circles on it, it was really, really amazing. And the bed had this like funky sheets with all like colors and circles and squares. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Also, looking at the screen while I'm recording, I don't know why I have such an incredibly long pause here. I don't know, anyway, like or you can just skip over it, or we can just chat. You know, there's things about that. I actually thought that I cut it out. Apparently I uploaded the wrong file in Photoshop. Or Adobe Premiere. To edit. Oh well, anyways, I'm just gonna continue talking. So, where was it? Oh yes, the 70s. So the bedroom was completely orange with brown. And then the living room was like blue. So it had like a blue couch, blue chairs, blue pillows, blue curtains. And then the kitchen was like that disgusting brown. You know, that 70s style brown. Like the dark brown, and then with a little bit of cream brown. It's not white, it's not brown, it's just kind of yucky. Like that color. That was the kitchen, and then the countertops were bright green. I love it. I love it. I love that kind of style. I mean, that might just be completely me. I mean, I'm a bit of a retro anyway. I just ordered a new electric guitar, and then the amplifier that I bought is also like retro colors, also the 70s style, so amazing. The only downside was the appliances, I think were also from 1970, so they didn't really work properly. But you know, it's just for a week, and you know, it doesn't really matter. I mean, so you have a fridge that doesn't have a light, at least it was cooling, so that's good. And the microwave actually had like turning handles on them. I never actually saw that. So that was quite amazing. It didn't work, or at least I didn't know how it worked. And I tried to go online to figure out like a manual about it. I couldn't find it. It was too old. It was really weird. And then the oven didn't work, and I only had like 2 stoves. Or they're like stoves, like those 4 little heating circles. Like out of the 4, 2 worked, which is completely fine because, you know, I'm not gonna cook any grand meals when I'm on holiday anyway. So, my holiday, I went to Germany, like to the south, to the Bodensee, which is amazing. I'll make sure that there's a picture around now on the screen with where the Bodensee is. So I was in the north part of that, and when I actually looked out of my window, I could actually see like the lake below that, and it was amazing. And the water, it is so weird, but the water is actually blue. You know when kids draw pictures and they make the water blue? And you're like, oh yes, water is blue, but then you look outside and you look at your, like the ocean or a lake, and it's not actually blue. This was actually blue. Like, it was so blue. I could actually, like, if I, like, I didn't swim in it because I don't really like swimming in lakes because of the germs. But if I were to, like, stand in it, it would actually, like, I could see my feet all the way in. It was so bright and so clear, it was really weird, but obviously the water is coming directly from the mountain, so there isn't any pollution in that. I mean, if you have, like in the Netherlands, you have the River Rhine, and it used to be like very clean and blue as well, but nowadays it's just brown. So that's always a little bit weird, but you know what, who cares? And so I was on a biking holiday, so obviously I had my bike with me in the back of the car, which is terrifying, by the way, because Dutch people, they are very, I don't want to say mean, but they're very rude in the way they drive. They don't really take a lot in consideration. They, like, when they pass you on the highway, they drive ridiculously fast. So that is scary. In Germany, the people can drive their car a lot better. They're way better at driving. They're way more polite as well. And when you actually have to, like, go onto the highway, they actually let you in. Dutch people don't let you in. They're like, well, drive faster. Go behind me. So the German people, they actually are really nice. So kudos to German people there. If you're watching, you're a good driver. Thank you for saving my holiday, making it safe. Anyways, what I didn't realize about Germany is that there actually aren't any biking paths, or like not a lot. So whenever you bike, you have to go with your bike on the normal road, which I am not used to because the Netherlands is complete like bike heaven. There are cyclist paths everywhere, and there's almost like, there's almost nowhere that you actually have to bike on the road, like maybe in Amsterdam, but you know, that's the exception, and that's Amsterdam. But normally there are like paths for you everywhere through the entire country. And then in Germany there aren't, so that was like really terrifying for me, and just plain out creepy because I'm not used to that. And no kidding, okay, this will just stay between you and me, okay? But on one day I will go into more detail in one of my further videos because I don't have enough time to tell the story. But on one day I was actually crying when going like downhill because it was so freaking steep. It was like 13% or something, which is terrifying. And then I was on my bike, and I don't really have like this big racing bike or anything, I just have my normal city bike. So it only has 7 gears, and I was going downhill on the same road where also the cars were going. And I was so terrified because obviously I'm from the Netherlands, we don't wear helmets. Why would you? It's a flat country. So I didn't bring a helmet because I simply don't have one, and I didn't want to buy one. And I was going down, and I was so scared. I was just like stepping on my brakes the entire time. So now my brakes are actually like worn out all the way, but it was terrifying. I actually went down the hill just screaming and crying, like some people how they're on roller coasters. I was just like that, but then in this entire like going downhill, it was completely terrifying. But I will go into more detail about this particular tour that I rode on my bike in another video, because actually I think that in a minute or so we're actually going to come to the screenshots, and I won't actually have enough time to tell the story now, so I will go into more detail later. So stay tuned for that. Next video will be out on Friday, because I'm going to restrict myself to uploading 3 videos a week and not like a lot of videos, because I won't be able to make that happen for a very long time, and that would just be a shame. Anyway, so here is the artist screenshot. So thank you guys for watching, and if you haven't already, make sure to like, comment and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get notified when I go live next. Bye guys!